got me good. Or it's very unlikely.
Salutations.
Hey, what's up guys, HAMMAH's Only Union coming back at you with another Phasmophobia video, and today, as you guys can see, we've got a new challenge, Primitive. I'm afraid all of the electronic equipment is short-circuited. You'll have to make do without. Correctly find the ghost type in 10 Ridgeview Court 3 times. So it looks like, I'm assuming we're not going to have any electricity. We're probably not going to be able to use things like the video camera, the dots, the photo cams, etc. So we're going to have to rely on being able to see our breath for freezing. I'm not sure if they probably also count like UV lights, so maybe we'll get glow sticks instead of UV lights, etc. But yeah, let's hop into it. If you guys are excited as well, please like the video. If you guys want to subscribe to see more content, please do. And as always, throw your comments down in the bottom. I'll like, I'll respond, and I'll heart every single one of them. Let's do it, guys. Let's have fun. I love these challenges. I'm going to try to start bringing them consistently on Wednesdays for you guys. But yeah, let's hop into it. Raining. Excellent. Oh, yeah. They really meant it, huh? We do start with 100% sanity, so that's cool. Everything seems to be the normal on the other fronts, however. Obviously not an ideal kit of items to bring in. So let's start with that. They give us sanity pills, so I don't think the candle's really that needed. Is it cool to see things? Sure, but I mean, there are ways around that. I like how they gave us tripods just to spite us. That's pretty funny. And I guess salt, because you could just kind of leave the salt all around the house and kind of see where it's walked in it and where it hasn't. That seems actually like a decent strategy, besides the obvious listening for where the ghost is. So I'm going to double check that what they were saying is right, where all electronic equipment is disabled. Oh, I just heard a sound. Man, Ouija board could tell us where it is. With the bone. Excellent. Definitely cranking the brightness all the way up, because if not, you guys won't even be able to see anything. Okay, it definitely just touched a fork or something. Living room ghost really wouldn't be too bad. And I feel like this is one of the few challenges they've given us where we actually have the sanity monitor and the activity monitor. The sanity drain rate seems to be really slow too, because I was in the dark for a couple of minutes and I'm only at 95. And they give us probably the hardest objectives in the game. That's fine though. We can take this other book in. Now clearly we're gonna have some hard time finding evidence. Oh, is that a plate? Yeah. Put one right here. Put one right here. Put one in the living room. Oh, freezing. Okay, we can definitely work with that. Oh, it touched the window. Now I just need to find where I set this. This ghost is falling perfectly in line for what we need. Interesting. Okay. Well, if it's going to write in the book, then it's going to write in the book. Cool. This one's a little more difficult. It's a nice EMF 5, though. That really does look like a clear EMF 5 to me. So it's a Jinn. I mean, I'll take that. I'll take that all day. Yeah, it's a Jinn. Is that really right? Let's try that. I mean, if it was that easy, I can't complain about it. I really can't. We literally went in and out of the house, I think, twice. Maybe.
Welcome back.
Not too bad. But yeah, awesome. Let's hop into the next one. So one of the biggest tips I can probably give new players or even experienced players, if you see an EMF 5 on the board, made a 1 to 5 jump, or a 3 to 8, 9 to 4, 5 to 10, as long as there wasn't a ghost event, as long as there wasn't a hunt, you can guarantee that that EMF 5 is legit and our activity 5 is legit and means EMF 5. As long as you weren't ghost evented or as long as you weren't hunted when you got it and it occurred, then you know that for a fact. I'm feeling the strat of taking the sanity pill. Yeah, let's take a sanity pill. We'll leave the salt for now. And then we can at least get its general area. But yeah, we got pretty lucky with that first ghost. Nice. And then we can go ahead and check actually how much those sanity pills give us. And we should just leave these here. Grab another set. Oh, 40% on the sanity pills. That's pretty good. So we know it's in the girl's bedroom. I actually don't know what room that is, but we'll figure it out. Girl's bedroom. Is that even upstairs? Purple wall. I feel like this definitely could be a girl's bedroom. Let's go ahead and leave some salt. Oh. Well. Probably was talking about this one, huh? So I was walking through the salt. It's not a wraith. We knew that though because it's fingerprints. I touched the window, yeah. Maybe we can get lucky and get an Obake fingerprint. Oh, freezing. Same combo again? Okay, well it's definitely this bedroom. So let's go ahead and leave that. We'll grab the other book. We'll grab this to see. Is there anything else that helps us? A crucifix could be cool. But the demon, that'd be one of the easiest ways to tell. I know they intended this challenge to be really hard, but if you give me all three evidences, I'm gonna shred. I'm gonna check that window again. It's another fingerprint. It's another fingerprint. And we know it's touching stuff, so we can go ahead and check the sanity monitor. I think the smartest way to do this would just be to wait. Like, give it some time to maybe kick up some activity, but just put these crucifixes down and see if it hunts me around 70. If I get to around 65 or something and I still haven't seen the crucifix get eaten. Should definitely go grab a smudge. Cool. So if it's a demon, it should start hunting me immediately once I get back in there. If I wait like 30 seconds and neither of those crucifixes get eaten, I'm feeling like it can't be a demon, and we can work on to our next ghost. And then a Hantu is just going to be really fast. Pretty confident it's not a demon, because it should have hunted me by now if it was. I'm going to pull my sanity down just a little bit more. And honestly, I can just let that happen naturally because I'm going to go double check to see what hiding spots we have. But yeah, at this point, I'm pretty confident it's not a demon. So we could ask the board where it's at, and that should trigger a hunt. And if it's fast, we know it's a Hantu. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grab another smudge. If it's fast, we know it's a Hantu. Now, I'm going to err on the side of not thinking it's a Jinn just because I haven't seen anything on the activity board that would indicate it. It's not definitive, but I'm just really hoping it'll be fast as hell, and it'll be a Hantu. Oh, you threw the book. No writing in it. So yeah, it can't be a demon. It's a Jinn, Hantu, or a Mimic. Definitely not impossible to figure out, but tough. And then I'm just double checking the sanity board. Oh yeah, my sanity is F. Yeah, I really don't think it's a Jinn. So it's going to be between a Hantu and a Mimic. So if it's normal speed, well, that's not a guarantee though, because the Mimic could technically be anything. We might have to get hunted more than once. Come on, man. So that should have been a Hantu. Sounded pretty quick. Hantus can definitely be dangerous to observe, especially in a challenge like this, because they're just that much faster. Now, could it have been a Mimic? Yes. It definitely could have if the Mimic mimicked a fast ghost. Could let it go one more time. Make sure it's still fast. Super short hunts, like 15-20 second hunts. But yeah, it was still fast. They are 20-second hunts. But yeah, let's go ahead and put Hantu in. Can't be a Jinn, because a Jinn only can use its ability when you're in line of sight and it's X distance away from you. So it should be a Hantu. We should have got that one unlocked. Nice. Nice. That's 2 for 2. Let's get the third. Now, I don't know if you always get the Ouija board. And I realized that's not what I want. I want you. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Yeah, so it doesn't get the mirror. So the Ouija board seems to be like a guaranteed item. Okay. Foyer. What would that be? Would that be like over here? It's got to be somewhere downstairs. Foyer, or is that like the... Is that by the door? Yeah, like... Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm from Hawaii. We don't use the term foyer very commonly. It's not in our normal lexicon at the very least. It sounds like it is like right there though. So we'll just go ahead and grab these. Yeah, I mean, if you get a dots, orbs, and EMF 5 ghost, that could be pretty tricky, man. That could definitely be pretty tricky. Good for you. Probably does confirm my suspicions that you're in this area, indeed. You don't need to be protecting outside. Oh, you knocked on the window. You're a dirty bitch. Was it that one? Had to have been, right? I don't think there's any other window in here except maybe this one. So it's looking like no fingerprints? Can't be a wraith. Get closer to the books. Okay, it just hit a window again. Yeah, I'm pretty confident saying it's not a fingerprints ghost. So in situations like this, you really need to use all the context clues available to you. So, there's an EMF 5. Awesome. We weren't in the house, so it has to be an EMF 5. And we know it can't be a wraith. So, again, this is one of those situations where, over time, we can start ruling things out. Like, we know that it's somewhere in this room. And if it doesn't hunt me in the next in about a minute or so, that was a nice throw. Do any of these are particularly throwy ghosts? Oh, and it could be an Oni. So again, that's just one of those things. It can't be an Onryo, right? So it wouldn't be the worst idea ever to start leaving some candles around. Yeah, I should go ahead and grab some candles. Because if it really is an Oni, we might have to look at it to determine that. Could also see a twin interaction on the board. That'd be awesome. Let's go ahead and grab the other two smudges. So the fact it hasn't hunted me yet is definitely leaning towards it not being a Raiju. Yeah, it hasn't written in the book. I think an Oni would have to have freezing. Okay, so this is going to be where it starts getting a little difficult. Hasn't hunted us yet. My inclination of it being a Raiju is dwindling. I haven't seen no freezing temps at all yet. So again, my confidence on that front is dwindling. It's possible that I could still write in the book. Thinking twins, man. Yeah, so now I'm starting to feel extremely confident on the fact that it's not a freezing ghost. So it could definitely be a spirit. I just don't think it's freezing. Because where would the freezing be? I think it has to be a spirit, right? Oh, you got me good. You got me good, buddy. I'll give you that one. Okay, so we're learning more stuff every moment here. So Onis can't do airballs. So... And I don't think a shade can appear as its full form in a ghost event, or it's very unlikely. Okay, so it can't be a shade, like I was just saying. Where the hell's the other fucking crucifix? Right here. So yeah, it probably isn't a shade. Well, now it's guaranteed not a shade. I have a timer going for my spirit test. So we're almost up to the duration where a normal ghost would be able to hunt. Can't be an Oni because of that airball. Still got me. Is it the twins? It's really the only one of these I can't roll out. It's gotta be the twins, right? First I was thinking spirit, but then it hunted within 3 minutes of that smudge. Pretty much immediately, actually. And I see another EMF 5 on that board, and not like a definitive one, but pretty sure. I think it's the twins. And if I'm gonna risk a maneuver like this, I'm putting twins in my book already. Okay, it is. It can't be a spirit. But the spirit, I guess the smudge isn't guaranteed to have hit this. Yeah, I gotta do a better test than that. I need to actually smudge it. See that I smudged it. I can confirm myself that it's been smudged. It did sound a little slow, but sometimes you hear what you want to hear playing this game. I think that's the slow twin. And then we can go ahead and start this one more time. Yeah, I think that's the slow twin. Hey. But yeah, that ghost was most definitely smudged. It keeps skirting the crucifixes somehow. So maybe it's in like the base. I don't even know, man. I could have the wrong ghost room. Foyer. Like, I don't even know what that means. Maybe it's upstairs in the hallway or something. Maybe that's what foyer means. Foyer, hallway. I mean, they just rhyme. That was weird. I didn't even hear it that time. The only other ghost I feel like it could be would be like an Obake, who maybe just hit his fingerprints more than once in the beginning. Or a mimic. No. Screw it. I think that was the slow twin, but there's not really a lot more that I can do. It's definitely not a spirit, so that's all I can confirm from this. Wow. So it just never hunted early that whole time. Yeah, upon reflecting here for a second, I do believe that Raijus can't hunt early unless the breaker is on. Or unless it's near electronic equipment. Since there was no electronic equipment, it couldn't hunt early. I'm not too sure how I would have like, I could have just listened. I should have just listened for its footsteps. Again, that, you know, that's my fault for just assuming that it was the twins. But here goes nothing. Okay. Well, let's call this a rematch. Now, I don't remember off the top of my head what a Raiju even has for its evidences. Oof, dots and orbs. Yeah, that was tough. That one was tough. Go ahead and put the 2 crucifixes down, even though they didn't work the whole time. I don't think a crucifix stopped to hunt once. That did keep me safe on this side of the living room, so keep an eye on the EMF 5 situation. Definitely looks promising to be one. Thank God, man. I just want some solid evidence this round. And to be honest, my biggest giveaway last time. Interesting. So it can't be a wraith. We knew that because it gave us fingerprints already. But yeah, that's definitely an EMF 5. Or, shit, that might have been from the ghost event. Don't think it was, though. Not the best list of ghosts. Should be a brand new one of those in there somewhere. I guess we keep an eye on the fingerprints. And what are the last evidences we can even get? Is ghost writing even one of them? Yeah, I need another glow stick in here. There should be another. I see one glowing in the truck. Did I not bring the other one in? Yeah, stuffy need 5. Or fuck, that could be from another ghost event. Now they could have turned our ration down. But that's looking like an Obake to me. Oh, there it is. I don't think it's a Myling either. It's got to be between a Goryo and an Obake. So maybe I can watch it to see if it'll shapeshift. And I want to make sure we got a cleanium at 5. That was not ghost event assisted. Because sometimes that can get really confusing. Yeah, and it's starting to not look like a Myling. So, I mean, this one would be, if it's an Obake, it doesn't shapeshift when it hunts. If it's a Goryo, it literally won't do anything special. I don't think Goryos can wander very far, so the fact that it's ghost evented me in the basement and over there makes me think that it's probably not one. And Obake is going to be almost impossible to loop. At least the ability to see him very clearly the whole time because of just the way that this map is set up. So definitely not the ghost you want to have to do this for. Could also be a Myling, but I doubt it. It probably would have written in the book already. Myling level throw right there. It's funny how these things can just flip and swap and switch in your head. So it's definitely not a Myling. So it's an Obake or a Goryo. I'm really feeling Obake. That looked like a Myling level throw. Oh, yeah, you just changed into the wooden stick man. I saw you. It's an Obake. Whew. All that stress for that. Yeah, it went from the naked guy, and then for the split second right before it went into the basement, I saw it turn into that stick dude. Such a cool ability that they added for the Obake. It actually makes it so much easier to try to determine one. But it's definitely risky, it's definitely dangerous. In a normal situation it wouldn't be, because you could just loop it around something that you could actually see. But in the dark like that, you can't see a goddamn thing, so it really doesn't help. But yeah, I mean, we got the challenge done. That one was pretty fun. It wasn't too difficult. It took me 4 tries, didn't take me too much time. I honestly enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was really fun and engaging. And it really just kind of sharpens your senses, like, you know, the whole Raiju thing. I should have remembered that Raijus can't early hunt unless they're by electronics, but you just forget about that kind of stuff because you always bring electronics in. But while this counts down, guys, if you guys liked the video, please like it. If you guys want to subscribe to see more content, please do. And as always, throw your comments down in the bottom. I'll like, I'll respond, and I'll heart every single one of them. I'm going to try to be getting the weekly challenges on Wednesdays up so we can make them like weekly challenge Wednesdays or whatever it is. But I want to start getting them up on Wednesdays so that you guys actually have time to watch them and look at them and maybe use them to help you instead of it all being posted later than the challenge or coming out even after the challenge. But yeah, HAMMAH's Only Union signing off, guys. Aloha.